Hello, hello, hello. Welcome back to my channel. I am Shar. Thank you for coming back with me today. I did want to come back because as I always say, these celebrities, they never ever fail to disappoint with the drama. Always drama, like every day, week to week, hour to hour, another celebrity, more drama. So today I am here to talk about Little Kim, your girl Little Kim, and the actress Notori Norton, or Norton, or Naughton. I'm not sure how she pronounces it. I think it's spelled Naughton though. The U is silent, whatever. Um, Miss Naughton and Little Kim are beefing. Now, according to Notori Naughton, I'm just gonna call her Notori. According to Notori, aka Tasha Mack or Tasha St. James from Power on Stars, Little Kim is the problem. Like, Little Kim has the issue, not her. Okay? It all started back when Notori did the role of Little Kim in the big screen TV movie Notorious. Obviously, it was a biopic of Notorious B.I.G., his life, how he got started growing up in, I believe it was Brooklyn. I don't think it was Queens. I think it was Brooklyn. Growing up in Brooklyn and just his start and, just the goings on as he became Notorious B.I.G. Obviously, some things fictional, some things based loosely on the truth, possibly some things based solely on the truth, and then, just everything mixed in. Now, Notori, she was an actress, or she is an actress. At that time, she was just starting out, and she was, getting her feet wet. She did an audition for that role, and she was picked. Now, if you know anything about Notori Naughton, she also was a part of the girl group, the little girl group, 3LW, where it was two other girls. One, I think, was African American. I think she was fair-skinned. And then Adrienne Bailon, she is Latino. I believe she's Puerto Rican. And then it was Notori, and she's also black. So she had a lot of drama in that group as well, because it was said that, or at least she says that they didn't like her because she was dark-skinned, and she was kind of messing up the brand or the look that the group was trying to have, like just like cute little dainty light skinny girls or whatever. So she had a lot of trouble in that group. She ended up leaving that group. However, she was the voice. I haven't heard her sing that many times, but I have heard her sing. She's also sung a little bit on Power before. Now, she may not be a Whitney Houston, but I do believe that she has a pretty decent voice. And for that girl group, 3LW, she was like the voice. I guess Adrienne Bailon know how to sing a little bit or whatever, but anyway, I think she was the major voice in the group. So naturally, when she left, they did a couple of songs after, but they never really kind of jumped off after that. So that goes to show you that Notori was really the power player in that group. Anyway, so back to Notori and Little Kim. As I stated, it was like one of her first roles. She auditioned, she got picked. Now, the movie, I think they did consult with Christopher Wallace, aka Notorious B.I.G. I think they did consult with his mom on some things, which is obviously the things that are loosely based on him and his life, and everything in between is probably fictional, just for the purposes of the movie and to make it be interesting or whatever. And Notori recently did an interview on Uncensored on BET, or was it BET? I think it was BET, yeah. Uncensored. She did on Uncensored, and she expressed how Little Kim is like furious and just mad that she did the role, she played the part, because basically, I guess Little Kim's beef is that Notori looks absolutely nothing like her. Okay, and she doesn't like the way she's portrayed in the movie. Okay, well, see, that's not Notori Naughton's problem. That Little Kim, you don't like the way you were depicted in the movie. First of all, the movie is 100 years old. Okay, the movie came out years ago. Like, why are you still tripping off of this, Little Kim? Like, I like Lil Kim. I liked her older stuff, because really she hasn't made anything too new in a few years. But I'm not going to say she's not relevant and all that, because these people, they paved the way, and they made it for like people like Nicki Minaj and Megan Stallion. They kind of paved the way for these girls to come along. So I'm not going to say she's not relevant or whatever. She has made her mark in the industry, in hip hop, female rappers, and I'm not going to take that away from her. And I don't feel like anybody can. It's going to be people that like her, and it's going to be people that don't like her, and that's fine. But I'm not going to take anything away from Lil Kim on that. But the thing is though, I think she's being a little petty. You know what I mean? Like, I really think she's being a little petty, and the thing is that I feel like she's taking her issue out on the wrong person. Like, Notori did not make the movie. She did not create the movie. She did not create the screenplay, like the script. She didn't write the script. She's not the director, meaning she has absolutely no control of the narrative for the movie, right? She's just an actress. They don't consult her with, should we say this, should we say that, should we do this, should this take place here or there? I mean, what are you mad at her for? She can't help it if she's dark-skinned, okay? And that's not an issue. But I believe it is an issue for Little Kim. She, in my opinion, I feel like Little Kim feels that Notori Naughton is not cute enough. She's not light enough. And she just really didn't like the fact that she played her in the movie. On top of the fact that she did not like the narrative. She did not like how they depicted her in the movie. That's not her problem. Like, leave that girl alone. Let her live. She's Tasha on Power. She has a new baby. I think she has a boyfriend now. I don't really know that much about Notori, but from what I've seen of her, and since she's been on Power, they've done a lot of press over the years promoting Power. And every time I see this girl and hear this girl talk, she's happy, she's light, she's airy, she's fluffy, she's like loaded with positivity. Like, leave her alone. Really? You're gonna make her cry. Like, you're gonna make her, if you haven't already, you're gonna make her go home and cry. Like, this is another attack on her. Like, she already had an attack years ago. I think it was like over 20 years ago. Okay. For those who don't know, who's 20 and under or what have you, go to Google 3LW, or Google Adrienne Bailon, or Google Notori Naughton, okay? 3LW, the group, the music group, it's 3 girls. They will come up. Don't nobody know that third girl, okay? Nobody knows her name, whatever. Who cares, okay? Google it if you're young and you don't know, you wasn't around 20 years ago. That's no problem. Google it. That's what Google's for. But yeah, they basically made her life a living hell from that group. She couldn't win, and nothing she could do right. She was always, they were always arguing with her. She had, I think she mentioned that either Adrienne or the third girl threw KFC in her face, like the mashed potatoes and the chicken and all that. They mushed it in her face. It was just a hot mess in that group. I mean, you're gonna have to go to YouTube or something and Google Natari No Naughton or the 3LW group, and you can look at some of the old videos that this girl has done as it related to that group and all that mess. It was so messy, and like I said, they were jealous of her. I think they were jealous of her because she had the better voice, but yet again, I think it was a colorism thing where they didn't feel like she was cute enough, or they didn't like the fact that the girl was dark brown skinned. Who the hell cares? She's a cute girl. She has great skin. She has, from what I see, a great heart, a great perspective. She's positive. I keep saying light and airy because that's the feeling I get from her. Meaning I don't see any drama or, any animosity. She's not shady. And, she just wants to support another black person or a black woman or just a woman in general. And I think they should reciprocate that to her. Just support her and like her for who she is or whatever. But, this world is so messed up, and this colorism thing, because I really believe that Little Kim is not happy with herself. Like, she's not happy with her own looks. That's why she's doing all this crazy stuff with her own face and her own looks. Like, she almost Michael Jacksoned her nose, okay? And I did say Michael Jacksoned ED. She's already Michael Jacksoned her nose, okay? Because it's all like really narrow and chiseled, and you see the nostril holes a lot, real big. I don't know. It may even be Michael's actual surgeon. I don't know. Plus, she's gone overboard with the skin bleaching. Like, everybody knows that, hell, Little Kim might have been Naturi Naughton's color back in the day. If I'm not mistaken, Little Kim was considered brown skinned or dark brown. No big deal. I mean, she was a cute girl back then, and I liked her nose. But over the years, she got progressively lighter, and I don't think it's makeup, okay? I believe she's bleached her skin. One day, it was some pictures that floated out on the internet, and she was like 4,500 shades lighter, and then her nose was chiseled to the T, okay? Or you were just seeing like the nostril holes. So, whatever. So, to me, in my opinion, when you are willing to get that type of work done to your face, and in result, it looks like, and I'm not bashing Little Kim or whatever, but we all have to admit that she looks vastly different from years ago. And again, if you are not 25 and older or what have you, Google some of Little Kim's old photos. Just do Little Kim 1990 or 1995 or whatever, okay? I believe she wasn't happy with that look that she had back then. So now she feels, somehow, for some reason, she feels like she looks better because she's lighter, and she feels that her nose is more narrow and all this stuff. So now she feels good, and really she should feel worse because she looked a hot ass mess, in my opinion, because it just looks fake. And like I said, that nose, it almost went awry, like Michael Jackson's did. Like, it almost got, it's right at the brink of, excuse my language, it's right at the brink of fucked up. Okay, so anyway, yeah, so Naturi says she doesn't have a beef with her. She respects her. She hoped that they could be cool and cordial and all these things. And Little Kim is still doing interviews with Sway in the Morning, and all these Big Boy and all these different people still talking about the movie, still saying that she don't look like her and that why did they pick her. Well, you can't stop somebody's bag. Like, they were going to pay her. If you don't want her to be in the movie, then you pay her what they were going to give her. If you can't do that, then shut up, girl. Really? You're just going to sit up there and just crucify this girl from a movie from 20 years ago, or close to it. It might have been 15 years ago, whenever that Notorious B.I.G. movie came out. It's just, it's getting ridiculous. And Lil' Kim is starting to look pathetic because, and then not only that, I feel like her true colors are coming out. That she too is a colorist. Like, you are hiding the fact that the bottom line is that you feel like Notori wasn't good enough, she wasn't cute enough, and she wasn't freaking light enough. In Lil' Kim's opinion, that's my opinion that Lil' Kim is feeling. Like, I feel like that's how Lil' Kim feels. But of course, she's not saying that, and she better not say that because she's gonna get ripped a new one. Like them people out there that's advocating to stop the colorist stuff, they're gonna get her if she even, you know what I mean? Like, but I'm not sure why they haven't gotten her, because that's, to me, that's kind of where she's going with it or whatever. But yeah, poor Notori. I feel bad for her. But and you know, in my head, I truly feel like she is at home crying at night, you know, or crying to her boyfriend. I don't know if she's married, but crying to her boyfriend, like, you know, it's happening again. Like, these people are bothering me again. Like, I'm not good enough, I'm not cute enough, I'm not light enough, all this shit all over again. You know, whatever. Just keep your head up, Notori. I like you. So many more other people like you. We think you're great, and we think you're good people. Keep your head up, and, you know, just naysay the haters, okay? Lil' Kim, I don't know. She needs to put the Xanax down. You know, her nose may still hurt. I don't know, but she's a hot mess. And even though I like her, but I feel like she needs to check herself and take a chill pill on this and let this go. Let it die. The movie is old. Nobody's even checking for the movie anymore. You know, even though it does come on like once a month or once every 2 months on BET, you know, on the weekend, whatever. Who cares, okay? What else? Is there anything else? I think I wanted to keep this video short because, you know, my videos, they go to 38 to 40 something minutes, and I don't know why. Like, I feel like I'm not even talking that long, but apparently I am. So I wanted to keep this one quite short, but I feel like I'm forgetting something. You know, I don't do the script. I should, and I probably will going forward, but I didn't do it today. But I feel like I'm forgetting something because these celebrities, I'm telling you, it's always something. They got more drama. Oh, I wanted to briefly just touch base on this party. Jay-Z, he's always having a damn party. He's always having some type of little gathering. This one was for a charity. I guess this was the Sean Carter charity or the Sean S. Carter charity, whatever. Anyway, he gave out Rolexes, and, you know, all the little A-list, supposedly A-list, B-list rappers were invited. YG, not YG, but Yo Gotti, whatever, Meek Mill, the mega producer that's married to Alicia Keys, Swiss Beats. All these people were invited. They got Rolexes upon entrance to the party. And if you didn't know that, you know, Jim Jones was signed to rock. Jay-Z is like signing everybody. Like, he's signing everybody. Everybody he think is hot. Everybody he think is going to be hot. Everybody he think is popular and relevant. He's signing them. He's signing them. He's signing them. Doesn't necessarily mean you're going to get your music put out. I don't know. I don't know. Doesn't mean he's going to put your music out, and it doesn't mean he's going to represent you and get you to that level just because you're signed to Roc Nation or Rock, what is it called? Whatever his thing is called, you know. And it's unfortunate because I don't know about Jay-Z. I don't know really what bag he's coming out of. I'm not sure what his angle is, and it doesn't altogether seem altogether on the up and up. I hate to say that, but it doesn't. I don't know, and I hate to say that because, you know, he is big on so many levels, like financially, his status, like, you know, just the, you know, everybody's in love with Jay-Z because he has all this power now, and he has the connections, he has the plug into everything and everyone. That's pretty much what it seems like. And when certain people get that type of power, they don't use it for good all the time. and they, you know, they're always angling and trying to X these people out and only had these people in and X these people out and got these people popping and, you know, blackballing these people. So, and I'm not saying that's what he's doing, but I don't know. I don't research him that much because I don't know. I just know that the issue that Kanye had with him, with the whole rolling out of Tidal, that went awry. Nas, I believe he's on the label. Every time Nas tries to drop a EP or whatever, Beyonce or him himself, they miraculously coming out with an album or EP or a song the same damn day or the same week. What else? Or you're shelved. If you don't know how to kind of finagle your career in terms of writing your music, dropping your music, producing your music, marketing your music, you know, I don't know if Jay gonna do it for you. You know, Jim Jones, he was signed a few years back, and you know, because Jim, he was part of that group Dipset. If you don't know Dipset, like I said, those that are 20 and younger, then you better Google these people in these groups, whatever. But yeah, he got signed a few years ago. But because Jim was a part of Dipset with Cameron and them, they kind of know how to do everything. They know how to write. They know how to put their song together. They know how to produce it. You know, they go in the studio and they assist with the production engineer on how the song should sound and how it should go. You know, they got a lot of knowledge on the back end, so they can put their own ish together. People who not really good on that part can just come up with the lyrics, which is a great thing, but they just more so with the lyrics, not really so much as producing the package and how the song is going to sound and, you know, just the whole narrative around the song. Then you ass out, because I believe that's the only reason why we've heard music from Jim, because he does know the back end and he knows how to put his shit together. And, you know, he does have an EP out. I forgot the name of it, but I have listened to it. I actually love it. And I'm surprised because I don't really like Jim Jones music that much, you know. Because I do follow him on Instagram. If I'm not mistaken, he moonlights between Miami and New York. You know, he's actually a native New Yorker, but, you know, he moonlights living in Miami. So his album, I feel like, represents that sound. Like, it represents, and I hear New York because he is a native New Yorker, so I hear that New York sound and a lot of things he's talking about, and, you know, just his whole little tone of voice, his dialect. You know, he's New York because he's born and raised there. But because he's been living out in Miami, I hear that little tropicalness or that smooth, mellow, you know, you kind of, certain sounds, I guess, it kind of makes you think of like the tropics, or, you know, the palm trees and warm weather, the breeze. And I kind of hear both things going on in terms of the music that he's using in this EP. And I'm telling you, so far, maybe 4 to 5 songs. Like one with him and Fat Joe, one with him and Mano. And then this other guy named Vado, he's from New York as well. Jim Jones is on one of his songs. It's like totally off, but I'm just saying, I just happen to think about this great song that he's featured on with the rapper. His name is Mano, and he's also a native New Yorker. But yeah, Jim Jones' latest project, and like I said, I'm sorry I don't know the name of it. I can't remember the dang on name of it, but it's amazing. So go and Google if you haven't already, or stream Jim Jones' latest EP. Just put latest EP or whatever, Jim Jones. I'm telling you, you're gonna like it. I like at least 4. I do not remember the names of them, but My two favorite is the feature with Fat Joe, and the other song with the feature Mano, and one other song. I can't think of the name of it, but just Google him. I'm telling you, you will love this project, and I'm happy for him. I'm just happy for any underdogs. You know, I'm an underdog person. I just, because what it is, he's a hustler and he's working. You know, like he's working for, you know, to continue to be relevant. He's working hard to put out a good project and to make good music. And you know, if he had to be dry, go dry or dormant for, I think it was quite a bit of time, you know, this last time. Like no one heard music from him for a while, maybe, I don't know, 4 to 5 years or something, give or take. But you know, if that's what you have to do to kind of just dig in and grind and really find your niche, I feel like do it, because when you finally do present something, it's great and it's amazing. And I really feel like this project is amazing. And you know, I don't know if he's going to get any accolades, like with any nominations or whatever, any awards from Hip Hop Awards, BET, I don't know. But if he does, good for him. If he doesn't, the body of work, I feel, is still great. So yeah, but you know, Jay didn't invite him to this last little soiree. It was a charity event, and I believe Jim felt a way about it. He posted something on his Instagram. I don't remember what it was, and I don't know if I have the ability to find what he said, because you know, when you really want to find something, you can't. And I may be able to find it though. Let's see. Here it is right here. He said, pay attention to the shit they invite you to versus the shit they leave you out of. 100. And he was really feeling the way, because he even wrote some more stuff down below. I mean, he was really, really feeling the way. He said, most people will invite you to the fight, but not to the light. Be careful of those who will get you high before they feed you. And last but not least, they will never invite you to places they feel you will outshine them at. Influence is so big, and some people are scared of the influence that some of us have because it's so infectious. I'm sorry, I don't have my glasses on, so that might have been a little rough listening to me. But yeah, I mean, that's proof that he felt a way. Like, why you leave me out? I mean, I'm on Rock Nation. I got invited to them other Grammy parties, and you know what? Jay is so shady. I hate to say that, because he's powerful and he's African American, and he has Beyonce as his wife. They're a power couple. You know, they're supposed to be making it gravy for everybody of color, if nothing else. And don't get me wrong, everybody may not be rich or may not be as rich as he and Beyonce, but you know, I feel like you if as long as they're worthy, meaning if they have the talent and whatever, I feel like you should be trying to advocate that and give everybody their own lane and avenue, you know, so everybody can be great and they can feed their families and they can help somebody else and they can have their own little thing going on, and then it goes connect and domino effect. You know what I mean? Like, isn't that what it's all about? But all this, you know, this little group, not this group, leave these people out, leave that person out, get these person in, you know, that's some hot mess. And I just feel like that's what time it is as it relates to Jay. But anyway, I think that's it. I kind of, I ramble, I rant. This was kind of like a ramble rant. So yeah, I just want to say peace out to Naturi Naughton and peace to Jim. Jay, I don't know, jury's still out on you, whatever. But thank you guys. I didn't want to keep you guys too long. Thank you for joining me this quick minute. Please like, comment, and subscribe. Give me your thoughts. Tell me your views. Am I way off about Jay? Or is he just this positive guy or what have you? But let me know, please. please let me know. I don't want to be a hater or whatever. So, I'm open to other views. All right. Bye.